I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, I
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it post shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my bullshit.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside when soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared, son. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga. I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga. I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a God. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Shai Brakatah. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shema Thumb. To all the sisters, it's the I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta under Commanding General YAHANNA. I am Priest Officer of 50 Mawasar. And this is the Wednesday night law class. And the thing about the law class and these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know, the best thing about them, it keeps us out of trouble. It keeps us from sinning. It keeps us, the Most High from unaliving us. You know, we can get these curses up off of us. We can get up out this slavery. You know, all we got to do is follow these laws, statutes, commandments. But one of our biggest problems is, what's coming up in November is voting. That's one of our biggest problems. We don't want to follow the Most High in Christ. We don't want to follow his priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K. We want to go out and vote. We want to put heathens up above us when the Most High said he don't want that. We're not supposed to have no other nation up above us. And we can prove that. You know, he said that's his law. He said, don't put no other nation, no heathen up above you. He will choose who he wants above us. He will choose who he wants to lead us. And right now, till Christ returns, that chosen leader, that chosen man, is Commanding General YAHANNA. You know, and he got just like the president got his staff, he got his staff with some great general, with a great general the powerful hard hitters, them heavy hitters. You know, just like just like the president or any leader of any country, you know, they got their advisors, they got their people. You know, so, hey, Commander General YAHANNA got the same thing, and he got it set up just like the Most High got it. You know, the Most High, he got his war council. You know, the angels. You know, the Most High, Christ, the angels. And with that, Salakia. Anyone on the conference call? All right, no sweat. Gonna go to, because you know, it's like voting. You're making a covenant with these people in agreement. It's like I'll vote for you, master. Who's the best master? And I'll vote for you, master. You know, just as long as I can be a good slave. You know, just don't hurt me. Salakia, someone's on a conference call?
Salakia, Adawan. Shalom. On Yahweh, Yahweh, Shabbat, checking in, Adawan.
All right, Most High in Christ. How about you? Outside, brother? Good to hear from you, brother. Hey, can you read for me?
On concert.
All right, can you give me Exodus 23 and 32?
On concert.
All right, let me know when you got it. I'm gonna get there with you.
On concert. The book of Exodus, chapter 23.
Con.
And verse 2.
32. Salakia, 32.
23 and 32, sir.
23 and 32, Con.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 32. Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Right, stop right there. Thou shalt make no covenant with them. We're not supposed to be making no agreements. We ain't supposed to be voting for these people to be up over us. We're not supposed to be enter their politics, trying to be politicians.
Right.
Trying to be governors. You know, because what do governors, presidents, who else, mayors, don't they all make agreements? Don't they all make
right.
They got their staff members that they come up with bills and rights and all that for you. Well, we'll agree not to do this as long as such and such this. What's a good example? I'll tell you a good example and something that's wrong for you, Israel. You can have weed to a certain amount in the city limits of Atlanta. Now, is that a good thing? You can legally have weed, but a lot of us don't realize that it's only in like certain areas of Atlanta. I think it's not prevalent to outside the outskirts of Atlanta. That's the catch. Just like you can buy alcohol on Sundays now, but you can't buy it until a certain time. That's the agreements that's the agreements that I'm talking about. It's the agreements that they come up with. It's all wicked. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with drinking. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking. But that weed, you ain't supposed to be smoking weed. You ain't supposed to be getting high. Because when you smoke weed to get high, you're using it as a drug. Anything that you use to get high is a drug. And a lot of you weed heads, you can't go and function without smoking weed. But you got the nerve to talk about someone that does cocaine or crack. You ain't no better, because really, truthfully, A person that does coke and crack, they can at least eat without having to get high. They can get up and go to work without having to get high. You weed smokers, you got to get high before you go to work, before you eat, before you go home, on the way home. But that's the kind of agreements, that's the covenants that we make when you under these heathen. When you go out to vote for them, because that is coming up in what, November? You know, what's that they say? Rock the vote, vote or die. Doesn't matter if you vote. Because you're getting a little, because, hey, look, our people getting unalived every day.
Right.
So what's the meaning of vote or be unalive? So I be unalive.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
They catering to certain demographics, certain people saying that they'll pass laws to keep the immigrants out.
Right.
And little do you know, you're saying that the immigrants are the ones taking all your benefits. And little do you know that they basically just turning you against your own people. You know, I yield out of one.
Exactly. And that's exactly what they're doing. Slovakia. Right, but that's exactly what they're doing.
Salaki, I don't want if I could.
Go ahead.
You know, like that situation that almost went down, between our Judite brothers and our Israelite brothers in Milwaukee. To everybody who's not familiar, a gang war almost broke out. But the I.S.U.P.K in Milwaukee was able to mediate and bring about peace, and keeping it from escalating, so people wouldn't have to lose their lives, senseless buffoonery.
Right, exactly.
But the oppressors would have loved to see that jump off though. I yield.
Right. Oh yeah, they would have loved that. That would have made their day. They would have been so happy. Man, hey, look, I wouldn't be surprised if they was in the bar, giving cheers to each other. Talking about cheers. For real. Oh, they would have loved. Oh, that. Hey, look, I'm glad you brought that up because that is so true. Them oppressors, man, whoa, wait. They would have had a field day with that.
Oh, God.
And Most High in Christ and Thawada to Commanding General YAHANNA for keeping this truth going. So stuff like that will not escalate. Right. Clap that up. So things like that will not escalate. Any problems between our people, hey, look, we got powerful priests, to prevent that from escalating.
Right.
For getting out of hand unnecessarily. Because there's no excuse, no reason to go up against your brother. Cannot be that serious to want to unalive your brother, to harm your brother, to want to do something, to your brother. And that was so powerful what them brothers did in Milwaukee. Them brothers in Milwaukee, oh, man. The men in Milwaukee, man. Hey, give them a hand. Because that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yes, it was that one.
You know?
Absolutely, sir.
Right. And see, and this is why when the Most High, he puts us in charge of ourselves.
That's right.
You know, he gives us great, powerful leaders, you know, in our own nation, of our own people. Why would you want to vote to put a nation that's trying to destroy you, to keep you under their foot? That's all they're doing, keeping you up under their foot, controlling you. Because I damn sure don't want that for myself. And I pray you don't either. Hey, finish that out for me. Start from the top.
Exodus chapter 23 and verse 32. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their God.
Right, nor with their God. Because you look at it, who do we make a covenant with? And with their God? Christianity, number one. You know, Caesar Borgias.
Right.
Who else?
Muhammad.
Khan, Muhammad. You know, who is their God? Who is Muhammad's God? Muhammad's God is a stone, a giant rock that they make a pilgrimage every year to Mecca, to walk around it, kiss it, get herpes, pick up little pebbles and throw small stones at a big stone.
Right.
You know? And I'm going to keep saying it. That is one retarded religion. Like, why? What's the sense of picking up stones, small pebbles, small stones, walking around it, and just throwing rocks at a big rock? You can't tell me that, and boy, and you thought the Moabites, the Ammonites, and the Moabites, you think they was retarded, boy. Hey, look, I put them right up above. I put them right there with them.
Like it, sir.
Go ahead.
If I could bring this precept out of one.
Go ahead.
You know, because you know what the brothers did in Milwaukee. That's the evidence that we have the ability to govern ourselves.
Right, exactly. Exactly, we do.
And you know, regarding that, Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt, thou shalt in any wise, like it, sir, verse 14.
14. Hey, you know that's one of my precepts, right?
Like it, sir.
No, you good. You good, Op. You good, Op. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me.
Right.
Thou shalt
go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Right.
One.
Go ahead.
One. Concert. One from among thy brethren shalt thou shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Exactly. Excellent precept. Excellent. You know, and he will choose who he wants over us. You know, we want to be like all these other nations. We want a king. You know, that's a heathen custom to have a king and a queen. You know, we have judges. You know, we have priests. Samuel was a priest above us. You know, and when he waxed in age, you know, he started getting older. You know, it was like our people. We went to him, you know, telling him to bring us a king. You know, that's our problem. We want to be too much like these other nations. All these other heathen nations, we're not supposed to be like them. We're not supposed to have a king over us. You know, we're not supposed to, you know, go out and vote.
Right.
You know, that's telling you right there, alone by itself. You know that we are not supposed to. Oh, so I forgot about the StreamYard. Hey, Salakia, is that why you're not on StreamYard? I forgot to put I forgot Salakia. I forgot to put the StreamYard up. My bad. Napash is putting it up for me. Napash is putting it up right now. But right. You know, the Most High, he'll choose who he wants above us, as he always chosen that one man to be above us. Because you look at, he chose Moses. You know, then you have Moses passed it down to Joshua. Who else did he have lead choose one man? Sure, he chose Christ. Go ahead.
Can we say David?
Khan. You know, he gotta choose who he wants. And really, King Saul, the king's anointed. I mean, Salakia, the Lord's anointed. You know, even we picked him. God did not pick Saul. So Khan, you know, that's an excellent precept. You know, and really, I don't see no sense in voting. The older I got, the more I realized that it's senseless to vote, because your vote is nothing but a popular vote. It's not even a real vote to elect the president. Who elects the president is the Electoral College. But yet and still, come November, it's going to be so many of us going out to vote. You're going to see all these filthy, slick, slimy pastors out here trying to push you to vote.
Yeah.
You know, if they're so godly, why do you want to vote? Why do you want to get your people to vote? You know, and that's another thing. Back in the 60s, during the civil rights movement, they pushing for us to go out and vote. But you're supposed to be so godly. What does going out to vote and you being a preacher got to do with one and with the other? Like, that just don't make no sense. It never has. And the older I got, the more I realized that, like, everything going on in this world does not make sense. Oh, there he is.
Shalom, Adawan, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah, sir.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. My man.
Come, sir.
But yeah, you know, it's like you going out to vote, thinking something's going to happen, thinking it's going to be a change. And as we always say, you know, the first thing y'all want to say, the first thing Israel want to say is, oh, you got to change it from the inside. He saw to change nothing from the inside. Matter of fact, if he changes anything from the inside, he's going to do it himself to benefit him and not you.
Right.
Any changes that he made, he gonna make sure that you stay up underfoot, that you remain in that subservient position.
Right.
Halak,
Come on, sir.
give me 1 Samuel 8:4. No, Halakia, 1 Samuel 8:1.
Come on, sir. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 8 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when Samuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Israel.
Read.
Come on, sir. Verse 2. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second, Abiah. They were judges in Beersheba.
Read.
Come on, sir. Verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes, and perverted judgment.
Right. You know, because, you know, Samuel, you know, he did all he could. You know, his sons, you know, they was like, we grown now. You know?
Mm.
You know, and Samuel, you know, at this point in time in his life, you know, Samuel had gotten old. Wasn't much he could do in the way of chastising his son. You know, he could talk to them, you know, and try to correct them. But, you know, hey, look, he's to that age where it's like, let's just say, and he pretty much was, what do you call it, in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
He probably needed like a cane or something to help him walk, like a staff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, read.
Come on, sir. Verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah.
Read.
Verse 5. And said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
Like what?
Make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
Like all the nations. Hey, look, your sons ain't walking upright. They ain't nothing like you.
Yeah.
You know, they went wayward. Now the people are calling for a king like all the other nations, you know. They want to be copycats. Instead of just waiting on the Most High. You know, Samuel got old. You know. So now, you know, they're waiting on, hey, you know, they're not waiting on the Most High to bring them a prophet, a judge, someone to lead them. They're not waiting for the Most High to appoint them a leader. You know? Go ahead, read.
Come on, sir. Verse 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord.
Right. This thing displeased Samuel. Like, wait, why don't you want to wait on the Lord? You know, like, you know, give you a king. Like, he knows that's not his place to do. He knows without the Lord's signature, without the Lord's stamp, without the Lord's guidance of who he wants to put up under us, to lead us, to judge us, You know, hey, Samuel, no, like, nah, I can't do that. That's going against the Most High. I didn't consult him. He didn't consult me about it. But this is what you want. You know, his sons is already wicked. You know, they doing everything they ain't supposed to do. They doing the opposite of Samuel. You know, just like you got a lot of these cats out here now, these politicians, these priests. You know, these things. Not that they don't take bribes.
Forget about it.
Not that they don't get paid to come out here and, you know, soon as something starts to go down, you know, they want to send these step and fetch it, filthy, slimy greaseball pastors out here, these preachers. You know, go calm your people down. What's wrong? What's wrong with them? Why are they rioting? You know? Oh man, I can't wait till it's time to vote again. We gotta get this cat up out of here, man. Yeah, such and such. Yo, Biden, you know, he man, we don't know what he's doing. That man, he ain't got old. You know, Biden, man, this cat tripping, man. So, you know, we gotta get him, we gotta vote him up out of here. But you're the same ones that voted him in.
Yeah.
You're the same ones that talked bad against Donald Trump. And now a lot of you talking about bringing Trump back in.
Yeah.
You're so confused. You don't even know what you want to do. You don't know who you want to be above you.
Yeah.
You know, that's a crying shame. When the only person that you should want above you is Christ. The only person you should want above you is the Most High.
Right. That's
the only one you should want above you to lead you is Commanding General YAHANNA.
That's right. Damn right.
But oh no, we want to pick a heathen. We'd rather have master over us, the oppressor, the caveman.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read.
Come, sir. Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't reject you, they rejected me.
Damn.
Because they want a king. They got together. I mean, what they did is just like voting. But you see how destructive that can be?
Come, sir.
Because number one, you're rejecting the Most High. You know, you're not taking heed to what the Most High is saying. You
Right.
doing what you want to do.
Right.
And then appointing another man above you that's not appointed by the Most High will lead you to do destruction.
That's right.
Because we're gonna see how King Saul. Because later on down the line, we're gonna see what King Saul was really about. Because you got to look at it. All these leaders that you put above you, they're very selfish.
Come, sir. Salaki, if I could.
Go ahead.
This reminds me when they appointed Jamal Bryant to fill in the shoes of Eddie Long when he passed
Right.
away. So much for that.
And you know, and right, because what he was talking about, what Jamal Bryant talk about? He thinks they should smoke weed. They should bring weed. You know, all them cats from Buckhead. What is it, Bankhead? To come to the church. You want to make money, you want to get that money, come to church and do it.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that's a righteous way.
Filthy Luger.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Samuel's sons.
Right.
And bride.
Right.
You know? Making bad judgment decisions.
Right.
Not caring, being selfish. As long as they can line their pockets up, they are good, but they want you to go out and vote with no gains out of it. You ain't gaining nothing out of voting. God wants your obedience. He don't want He don't want your vote. He don't care about your vote. You think God worried about a vote?
Right.
He running things. He the man. He the you know the saying, the boss of bosses.
Right.
That's the boss of bosses right there.
Come.
He's the man. He's the one that's in control, in charge. So what do you vote? What you think you're gonna vote the Most High out of his position?
Right. Con. So like yeah.
Go ahead, Halak.
Hey, that's the king of the Most High, the king of kings, the boss of boss, boss of all bosses.
Right. You got any more on that?
Sir. I like to read. I like to read verse 3 again, though.
Go ahead. Read verse 3 again.
Con. Verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways.
Right.
But turn aside after lucre, and took bribes, and perverted judgments.
Right.
That's
you got something to add on to that?
That's what's going. That's what we see. That's what we see going on right now, Adawan.
Oh, God. Exactly. That's exactly what's going on. It's going on today. You know, here it is, 2024. You know, if you can't see that by now, man, you really need to come to I.S.U.P.K. and get your brain washed.
Yeah.
You know? So you can see what we see. You know? Because look at his sons. And look at these filthy preachers. And look at your politicians, the people that you put above you. You think they really care about you? They don't care about you. You know, they got a slick tongue. They talk nice. You know, they come to you all nice and friendly. But what the Bible say about that? As iron rusteth, so don't they friendship. So don't that niceness.
That's right.
You know, all that shaking your hand, you know, and thinking that they come, we come in peace. Shaking, you know, they shaking your hand with their right hand, their left hand behind their back, you know, they holding a knife.
That's right.
Holding that dagger.
Just a matter of time.
Right. Just like this. See this dagger? They just like this. Shaking your hand. Got the dagger behind their back. While you shaking their hand, they ready to just come out and just stab you. In your chest, your throat, your heart, whatever. You know, war was in their heart.
That's right.
You know, we're not supposed to be making covenants. You know, this is all part of making covenants with them. Pick up where we left off at.
Come on, sir. Verse 8. According to all the works which they have done since the day that I have brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods. So do they also unto thee.
Right. And we serve other gods. We put other nations above us, serve their gods, bow down to them.
Yeah.
thinking that they your friend. No, they're not your friend. They're not your friend at all. Any questions, any comments online, Napash? All right, kind of. Hey, so why for checking in? Salaki, anyone on a conference call? All right, no sweat. Where we at? 8. Oh yeah, just like the day he took us up out of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, look, the Most High, he got a right to be mad. Like, y'all going to choose it. I brought y'all up out of Egypt. I made y'all great. This is how you do me? You gonna turn your back? Because that's exactly what we did. When you go out the boat and when you want to put another nation above you, even if it's our own people, if it's not chosen by the Most High amongst our brethren, if the Most High hasn't chosen him, but you gotta choose him yourself, that's wrong. Like that don't. That don't sit well with the Most High. You think God gonna sit there and just let you do what you want? You think He's gonna continue to just sit back and do nothing? Do you think He's just gonna sit there and just allow you to choose who you want to choose to be above you, to break His laws? Because that's exactly what we're doing. When we go out to vote, we're breaking His law because He said, "Do not go out and vote. Do not go putting another nation above you." That's the law. If you tell your child, "I don't want you to go out to no store and steal. I don't want you to go out and make friends with little Johnny down the street."
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not your brother. He's not of your people. But you do it anyway. Ain't that? And did not your father just give you a law? Did he just give you a commandment and tell you what he didn't want you to do? Same thing with the Most High. He don't want you going out voting, making covenants and being friends with these other heathens, either nations.
That's right.
Let alone put them above you. If your father tell you, "Hey, look, don't go out there with little Johnny. He's an oppressor. He's not of our people. And don't you follow him nowhere."
Come.
If he tell you to do something, don't you do it.
Come, sir.
That's what the Most High is telling us. Don't go making friends and following little Johnny.
Right.
We want to be like all the other nations. We want to do what they do. We want to be friends with little Johnny.
Come. Stiff neck out of one.
Right, exactly. Stiff neck. Go ahead, read. Finish that out. Finish verse 8 out for me.
Come, verse 9 out of one.
Slakia, verse 9.
Come, sir. Verse 9. Now therefore, hearken unto their voice. Howbeit, yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the matter of the king that shall reign over them.
Right, read.
Verse 10. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king.
Right. Stop right there. Right. Okay, since they want to be hard-headed, since they want a king and choose a king for themselves and not a king of my choosing, not a judge of my choosing, not a prophet of my choosing to lead you, since y'all want to be hard-headed, okay, show them how this king is going to be. Show them what he's going to do. Show them his ways. This the man that you want. This is who you choose. That I didn't choose. You want to be like the other nations and have a king above you? Okay, I got something for you. Samuel, I want you to go ahead and listen to the people. Do as the people tell you to do. Go ahead. It's all right. I'll give you permission. All right. No sweat. Most High in Christ. No sweat. I got you. This is how the selfishness. We about to read the selfishness and the ways that this king is going to be. Go ahead. Read verse 11.
Come, sir. Verse 11. And he said, this will be...
read 10 again.
Come, sir. Verse 10. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that acts of him a king.
Right. He said, okay, I'm going to tell you the words of the Lord. This ain't from me. This is from the Lord. Just like Commander General YAHANNA. This ain't from the people. This is from the Most High. This is from the Lord. You know, he earned that position as the leader of Israel, of Commanding General YAHANNA. He earned that. You know, he was chosen.
Right.
You know, right here. Hey, but these heathens that's above us, we didn't choose them. The Most High didn't choose them. You'll know when the Lord chooses you a leader. Look at Commanding General YAHANNA. And look how powerful I.S.U.P.K is. Go ahead. Read 11.
Come, sir. Verse 11. And he said, this will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you.
Stop right there. This shall be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. What's the manner?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
The way.
Right. The way he acts. The way he talks. You know, the things that he do. His whole manner. Right. Matter of fact, look that up. Pull up the word manner up.
Come, sir.
Dictionary. Right. These are going to be his ways. This is how he's going to treat you. This is how he's going to act. You know, the king that you find above you. Hey, Samuel, go ahead. Tell them. Let them know. Show them who they're going to be dealing with. That's going to be above you. Let them know. You know, Khan Adawan Khan. Khan Adawan Khan is what Samuel said. Samuel, yeah. I'm going to show y'all, okay, this is coming from the Lord. This ain't coming from me. Just like this Bible is not coming from me. It's not coming from Commander General YAHANNA. It's not coming from the generals, the captains. We didn't write this. Our ancestors wrote this. And how they write this? They wrote it through the Lord. You know, he guided their spirit. Yeah. Ain't nothing written in this book less guided by the Most High. Yeah. You got that, Halak?
Come, sir.
Go ahead, read that.
It dropped. Salaki Adawan once. Salaki, sir.
All right, Khan, don't sweat. Take your time.
All right. Come, sir. Mannerism. A habitual gesture or way of speaking or behaving.
Right. Samuel about to show him all that. Hey, how about show me how Shabrakatah? What it do?
Shalom, Adawan. Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shabbat sir. We got Officer Masha Allah in the building. Clap it up.
Right, that's right. What it do, my child?
Hey, what's going on? Now everything too wild with y'all. See y'all in here getting it on. What's going on?
Not much. You got any questions, any comments? I don't know if you've been listening on that.
Now I'm just chiming in. I'm just actually getting to where I can get, but I'm just chiming in, man. I'm glad to be able to tune in for a second. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
water.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, keep rocking it out. I know you rocking it out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, God, the water. All right, hey, Halak, read that again.
Khan. The word mannerism, a habitual gesture or way of speaking or behaving.
Right. Now read that first part of verse 11 again.
Khan. 1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 11. And he said, this will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you.
Right. This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. Since you want to go out and vote, since you want to put another nation above you, since you want to choose a king, even though he's of your people, but I did not choose him. You know, and since you want, since Israel, since you like to go out and vote, okay.
He did not what, Adawan? The Lord did not what?
The Lord did not choose him.
Nate.
Right. Give that brother a hand. Right. Hey, go ahead, read.
Khan, sir. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen. And some shall run before his chariots.
Right. He shall stop right there. He shall take your sons and he shall send them to war. And he's going to put them on the front line for them to get unalive. And all the defense, while he's sitting up there high in his chariot, you know, he's going to be behind them. They're going to be behind. He's going to be behind them. They're going to be in front and on the side of him. So when things go south, he ain't got nothing to worry about because they're going to be right there to be unalive.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
You know what's so heavy about this precept, Adawan?
What's that?
Is we read about when we read about King David used to go to war with his men.
Right.
Remember he almost got killed, and they said we can't let you fight no more, Adawan.
Right, exactly. But King Saul, he's gonna use your sons. He's gonna use them for his shield, for his protection. He ain't nothing like King David.
Right.
You know, hey, look, and as powerful as Israel is, and the Lord gives us that power to go to war, you know, the strength, and you know, hey, bless these hands to war. You know what it is. But when things go south, hey, he's very well protected because he's going to use your sons as his shield. His daughters, he's going to be sleeping with your daughters left and right, betting them, probably using them.
Yeah.
You know, he's not really going to be righteous like that. You know, basically, you got to be selfish about himself. And that's why he let, who was that? King Agag? Because he was a respecter of persons. When they were supposed to have destroyed all them, was it the Ashkenazi?
Yeah.
All them Edomites. Save he Agag. Go ahead, you got something to say? Got something to add?
Adawan. Was it Amalek?
Khan, I believe so.
Khan, sir.
You know, that's King Saul. That's the man that the people wanted above them. You know, and that's no better than going out and voting for another nation above you. You know, because the Most High said, hey, look, don't be appointing nobody. Hey, look, if I didn't appoint them, don't put nobody above you. Get me 1 Samuel 11 and 15.
Common concert. 1 Samuel chapter 11 and verse 15. And all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Saul king before the Lord in Gilgal.
Right. They went and they made Saul king before the Lord in Gilgal. This is what y'all want? Okay. You got you a king right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you wanted. Now I just read what his mannerisms was going to be. And we know how King Saul, how his behavior, especially towards David, you know, his attitude towards war. Hey, the Lord said, smite all of them. He's gonna wipe everything out, the insects, the animals. He don't want nothing left alive. But yet King Saul, what did he do? He would turn around, he said, Agag, when he wasn't even supposed to do that. Go ahead, read.
Come. And there Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced greatly.
Right. You know, that's what they did. Make sacrifices, rejoice, happy. You know, satisfied, yeah. But what they didn't realize was it was unlawful. It wasn't not so he was not chosen by the Lord. The Lord did not choose him. Hey, Halak, give me Jeremiah 10 and 2 right quick.
Come. The book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. For the customs of the people, Salakia, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right. Learn, do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Right. What and what's the way of the heathen? What do we learn to do? To go out and vote? To put another nation above us? Because we want to vote to be like the heathen, to be like the slave master? I want to vote master vote. Why can't I vote? We freeze now, ain't we? When they look at you as 1/3 of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lucky.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's a lucky. That's a heavy thing that you're saying. Learn not the way of the heathen, because like you're saying, voting that's not what we do. You know, selling drugs to our people, that's not what we do.
Right.
Having sex, you know, being with another brother's woman, that's not what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? LGBTQ, that's not what we do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We learn not the way of this stinky, dirty, nasty heathen, man. How can you trust this heathen anyway?
Yeah.
How can you trust him anyway? He's wrote his own history.
Exactly.
He had a chance to sit back and write his own history, man. How can you trust this person, man? You can't trust him. Don't trust him, man. Learn not the way of the heathen. Like that scripture you brought out right there was just that was heavy. Learn not the way of the heathen, man. It's a lot.
Right. Exactly. You know, look, just like my show said, ain't none of that. All that is nowhere near none of us. But guess what? Guess what voting did? Voting got us this. Voting got us legal rainbow connection marriages. Because who did we vote in the office for that? A heathen.
Yeah.
This is why we should not vote for a heathen to be put above us.
Right.
It's the lucky. It's a lucky.
Go ahead.
That's a heavy thing that you say, because voting got all these dope heads running around here getting this pharmaceutical weed.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So we can't learn the way to heal it and vote. Voting ties into all that. You get what I'm saying? It all ties into all of that crap, man.
That's right.
Nah, that's a heavy thing that you said. I just wanted to bring that out. So like,
right. Hey, hold on. Go back to Deuteronomy 17 and 14 again. Because look at it. We keep listening to these simple entertainers and these actors telling us to go out and vote. Vote for what, man? Vote for our destruction? That's what I was saying earlier. Rock the vote. Vote or be unalive. You see what voting is getting us? Voting is getting us destruction. And I'm so glad you brought up that LGBT. As a matter of fact, Halak, when you get that, get Leviticus 20 and 13.
Come concert.
After you get Deuteronomy 17 and 14.
Come concert.
You know, because this is so mad. This is so ridiculous. It don't even make sense. And you Negroes, y'all running around here like you really actually doing something. You running around here with the little pins and the little stickers. Oh, I voted. Oh, getting on social media. Your vote matters. You may not think it does, but get out there and vote, vote, vote. We need your votes. This senator, this governor, you know, this president-elect, they need your vote. Vote, vote, vote. And as Mashallah brought out. Go ahead.
now if I could, go ahead. You can go ahead and finish your statement. Go ahead and finish that, and then I'll chime in.
And what has it gotten us? It has gotten us nothing but straight destruction. I think diseases in our neighborhood might have, the drugs, the diseases, I think it might have went up with all this voting. From the time we started voting, back in the 60s, 70s, up till now, I believe it has gotten worse. Go ahead, Mashallah. I'm done.
Nah, what I was gonna say is when you was talking about, people at work, they be happy, they be wearing their little pendant, when they come from finished voting, and they can take off at any time to go vote and do whatever they want to do. But I remember a time. I ain't gonna get too personal, but I remember a time where, you know what I'm saying, when it was a time where I had to go pick up my kids from my slavery, and you question me about that, but when they come time for me to go vote, you don't say nothing.
Yeah,
you come back when you get done. You know what I'm saying? But when I gotta go, I got a super emergency to go pick up my child. You want to question me, but when it come down to voting, that's more important. Like, you gonna question me for that, but you would question me if I gotta go pick up my child because they're probably sick at school or something that happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's how wicked these people are, because they'll put stupid stuff like that as far as voting in front of us or our kids or anything that we have to do in the first place. So, I just want to throw that in there.
Right. That is so heavy. That is so heavy. That is we. And see, that's the wickedness of voting. Did you hear what Mashallah just said? Do you understand how heavy that is? Do you understand what this brother just said? That they put voting above your children. Your children is meaningless. See, this is how you know they don't care about you. Your child could cause some type of food poisoning or allergic to something and don't even know it, and be rushed to the hospital. You got to go get your child.
Right.
Or they might have called the ambulance. You got to go meet your child at the hospital.
Right.
So you mean to tell me this little black child's life is not important? You mean to tell me that voting is more important than this child's life, than this black child's life? Make it make sense. Come on, man. If that don't piss you off, if you don't stop to think about that, if that don't make sense to you, man, I don't know what to tell you. Because I swear, ain't no way no damn voting is going to be more important to no child of my people. That's a real heavy statement. And that is so true. They'll question you all, boy.
Mm-hmm.
They'll stand there and question you over. They'll interrogate you. What do you call it? They'll put a lantern in front of you. You know, like that, like on the old TV detective movies and stuff. Put a light on you. You know why you gotta leave. What's going on? How sick is your child? All that. How was a vote more important than your child being sick?
Lock out of one.
Go ahead.
And then you gotta, if I could, sir. And then you still gotta be careful with that, because if you tell them too much, they want to call child protective services on you.
Hey, boom, there you go. There you go. You got to tell just enough.
Right. Can't win for losing in this captivity.
Exactly. Exactly. Right. Then they want to call child protective services for your child being sick. For your child being sick. They want to call CPS. But it's okay. Hey, man, I'm going to vote. All right. Hey, who you voting for, guy? All right. My child's going to vote. Hey, guy.
Hey, that's exactly how they be too. They be happy. They be happy to see you going to vote. You know what I'm saying? But let you have to go get your kid. What, like you say, they're gonna put you under that light, man. And you're gonna get interrogated.
You know,
they're gonna be asking, how old is she? What happened? This is bring a note back.
Exactly.
You know bring a note back. All that crazy crap, man. So that voting crap, man, that ain't for us, man. Like, we got to get out of that, because it's another thing that I wanted to add to it is, now I think they passed a law that now when you are in line to vote, you can't give out no water, you can't give out no chips, you can't do none of that. Yeah. You
so
can't do none of that.
Right.
You know
so that might be around the corner. You can be thirsty, hungry.
Yeah.
So what do you get? So what is it? You get disqualified from voting?
Yeah, well, what it does is deter people from staying in line so long, because you know how we do. We get in them lines, we down there party, be out there barbecuing, and we'll stay out there all day. You know what I'm saying? So what they trying to do is stop them from standing in line that long. So it's deterring us from, like, man, I ain't standing in line that long. I can't get nothing to drink. I can't get nothing to eat. I ain't gonna stay out here. As long as we out there eating and having a, getting us a bottle of water or something, we're staying in line all day. You know what I'm saying? But they taking that away. So, what I'm saying? I got to find that bill. I forgot what it was, but they did pass that. In Georgia, at least. I don't know if they passed it anywhere else, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Our people, what turns, hey, look, any little thing will turn into a party.
It's a like it.
Go ahead.
And one, you so right, because Judah be out there tailgating.
All day long. We'll turn so small, man, and just roll with it. So so they trying to take that away from us, but we shouldn't be out there voting anyway. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, hopefully it does deter a lot of our people from voting, because we shouldn't be voting anyway. But that's how we do as black people. We'll get out there, man. We'll be tailgating. Yeah, everybody had they trunk tailgate down, chilling, passing out water, whatever, barbecuing, doing all kind of stuff, and we'll stay out there all night. But they seeing how, the turnout, and then they like, nah, they take it away. But that's the Lord doing. Take it away, so we won't be out there doing it anyway.
Damn right.
Like,
Damn right.
Right. We'll be out there like it's a football game. Right, exactly. Hey, look, we'll be out there like it's a football game.
Right.
Like we outside the stadium. Go ahead, Napash.
What they call tailgate.
Right.
You have the trucks. You got the trucks in the back. You got the bill.
Right.
Strong, got some food, barbecue.
You was right. Right. Hey, look, for real. Hey, look, all that. The whole 9. Hey, Locke, you got that?
Come on, sir.
Hey, hold on. Don't forget. We're gonna have that music out there too now.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Right. That's right.
We're gonna be out there jamming too now. So they don't like that. Like you say, we'll turn some smile into a party, man, and we'll try to, do whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it goes. A lot.
Right. Because hey, look, we like them subwoofers.
Right.
Go ahead, Napash.
That's what they say. We just do Romans 76. Yeah, with the Acts 13:1.
Oh yeah.
It looks like nice.
Right.
And we 76. We're a holy people. We're a special people.
Right. I was just thinking about getting that too. Napash, you must have read my mind. I know, right? Hey, well, sign Christ. Hey, you got that, Halak?
Come on, sir.
All right, read it when you get it. When you're ready.
Come on, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose, one from among thy brethren.
Right, one from a who?
One from among thy brethren.
Oh, one from Esau.
One from among thy brethren.
One from the Chinese.
One from among thy brethren.
Oh, one from the Filipino.
One from among thy brethren.
Oh, one from Japan, the Hawaiian.
One from among thy brethren.
Right, one from among thy brethren. And what Mashallah brought up earlier, about the drugs, the LGBT, and what else? The abortions, who else? Child support. What else? What else causes our destruction from voting? Drugs in our neighborhood, the prostitution, guns. Go ahead and pass.
Planned Parenthood.
Right, Planned Parenthood. Because when before Obama, it was illegal. Wasn't no 2 men getting married. Wasn't 2 women getting married.
Right.
But see, that's that. Hey, look, that's part of destruction. That comes with voting.
Yeah.
And the Most High don't care about your vote. He wants your obedience. He wants you following these laws, statutes, commandments. Once again, he don't care about your vote. You cannot vote the Most High out of his position. You cannot vote Christ from being our king. You cannot vote Commanding General YAHANNA from being the leader till Christ returns. You can't vote the generals out of their seats, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the young men. You can't vote us up out of here. That's what the Most High cares about. That's what he wants. He's telling you this is for them heathens. This is what they do. We trying to be like these other nations. He wants your obedience. He wants you to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Halak, give me Leviticus 20:13.
Come on, sir. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman.
What did voting for Obama get us?
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman,
Read.
both of them have committed an abomination.
Read.
They shall surely be put to death.
What did voting for Obama bring us?
They shall surely be put to death.
Read.
Their blood shall be upon them.
What did voting for Obama bring us?
They shall surely be put to death.
Read.
Their blood shall be upon them.
What did voting for Obama do? Their blood.
They shall surely be put to death.
Their blood.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Right. Surely. What does the word surely mean? Most definitely.
Most definitely.
What did Obama bring us?
Surely.
Go ahead.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Right. That's what Obama brought us. That's what voting for a heathen nation has brought us. That's what going out voting has brought us. What else brought us? And what else brought it to our neighborhoods again? From voting for these heathens? Ronald Reagan. Went out and voted for Ronald Reagan. What did that bring us? Drugs in the neighborhood. The Iran-Contra affair. What was it? Was that the Con? Drugs and guns in our neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
All the while they talking about say no to drugs. Just say no.
Right.
You know, who else? Bill Clinton. What did Bill Clinton, voting for Bill Clinton, what did that bring us? The 3-strike law?
Mm.
3 strikes you're out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get caught selling drugs 3 times. That's it. You done.
So like that, Awan.
Go ahead.
Which one of them oppressors passed that law to where if you get caught with hard, you get more time than if you get caught with soft?
Who was that? Oh,
Was it
the president that brought
Bush, wasn't it? Was that Bush?
was that Bush? No, he brought say that again, Halak and the Pashwat. Hey, Halak, say that again.
Con, sir. Which president was it that passed the law to where you get more time if you get caught with crack than people that get caught with powder?
It might have been Ronald Reagan, the war on drugs. But then my child might be right too. It might have been Bush.
Yeah, it's in the 80s. I know it's definitely.
Right. It might have been either Reagan or Bush.
Con.
It might have been. You know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna check into that.
Con.
Matter of fact, see if you can pull that up.
Con, sir.
Right, but you know, we're not supposed to be going out voting. Well, 8:20. Okay, I got time for some more scriptures. But yeah, you know, Slocky, anyone check in on a conference call? All right, no sweat. But yeah, you know, we ain't supposed to be going out voting for no heathens. We ain't supposed to be out here making covenants with them.
If I could, real quick.
Go ahead.
I was you know, I looked up an article just to make sure I could find it. About the what it says, Georgia's new election law prohibits giving food and water to voters in line. So it's a law. I'm looking on CNN. You know what I'm saying? It says Georgia's new sweeping election law has a number of controversial provisions that will restrict access to voting. But one in particular has some people shaking their heads. Under the bill signed into law Thursday night by Republican Governor Brian Kemp, it's now illegal to hand out food or water to people standing in line to vote. So with that being illegal, you can get a ticket or you can possibly go to jail. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's illegal now.
But
It's illegal.
Right. And this the end result of voting for heathens and putting. Go ahead, Napash.
Oh, but they want your vote. Well, okay, we want your vote, but hey, you might as well give food and clothes to people out there trying to vote. If you want to get the vote.
Thank you. Thank you.
Contradiction on themselves right there.
Right. Straight contradiction. But you want somebody to vote for you. But this is how they do.
Yeah.
You know, they treating you like an animal. That's why don't feed the animals. They might as well put a sign up saying don't feed the animals. Wow. But these are the people that you vote above you. Hey, Halak, give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Come on, sir.
You know, we better than these people. We're above them.
That's right.
You know, they talking about some wow. Don't feed the animals. No, you can't eat. No drinking. Hey, so mashallah, while he's getting out, let me ask you something. Will that be for the people who give somebody something to eat and drink?
Yeah. So if you're handing out stuff to the voters, that's illegal. You can't do that. You're not supposed to have it.
Okay. Con, I got you.
Now I don't know if you bring your own stuff, like
right.
I think you may be okay. But if you out there like trying to give stuff out to people, that's illegal. You can't do it. You can't give it to them. So you better bring you a gallon of water or something and some chips and some crackers.
You're right.
So hey, that bill that y'all was talking about the hard in the South, right?
Right.
So that passed in 1986. Who was the president? I'm trying to look up who was the president in 1986. Give me 1 second. I can look it up.
Right.
Come on, sir.
It hasn't been Reagan, either Reagan or Bush.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was his daddy. 1986. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, let me get y'all.
It was Ronald Reagan. Yep.
Okay, Ronald Reagan.
Wow. Reagan. Yep.
Not the kingpin himself.
Right.
Hey, look, the original kingpin.
Right.
And Nancy Reagan, she was the original queen pin.
Come on.
Right.
You know, just say no. All the while, you're the ones who bringing the drugs in.
Yeah, right.
Crafty.
Right. Wow. Hey, Halak, you got that for me?
Come on, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right. We're a holy people, a separate people. You know, we're special unto the Most High.
Yeah.
You know, unto himself. You know, hey, that's possessive.
Yeah.
Hey, this is mine.
Come.
You know, they belong to me. You know, we're supposed to be above all people, not
Right.
voting and being below somebody.
Hey, Salaki, that's that. Oh my goodness, man. Salaki, if I could, Salaki, if I could, man. That's a crazy thing that you read that verse. You read that verse, and that verse tell you that we supposed to be above all people, right?
Right.
We're supposed to be above all people. So why the hell we out here fighting for equality? Why the hell we out here voting for equality? Well, if you really read the Bible, see, this is why Christianity is worse than crack cocaine, fentanyl, K12, hydrocodone, all that balled up in one. That's why Christianity is a destruction to our community, because if we really read the Bible, you would know that you're above all people already. Why are you still out here fighting for equality, man? When the Lord tell you not equal to nobody.
Yeah.
He's telling you that. But you Negroes still marching for equality. You are still voting for equality. And you are walking around here thinking you're lesser than a people that are nothing to you, man. You should be above them. And that's just a crazy thing. Hey, man, thank the Most High. Hey, thank the Most High for commending YAHANNA for holding this truth, man, and letting us know who the hell we are, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's a heavy thing, man. Because when you understand who you are and you know you're above these people, man, hey, ain't nothing they can say to you. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Yeah, that's a heavy, that was a heavy script.
All right. You know, because, hey, look, if it ain't from the Most High, you see the wickedness, and we're showing you, we're bringing out the wickedness when we have other heathens above us. Even some of our own that the Most High has not chosen can be just as wicked. You know, look at Eddie Long. You know, and not just Eddie Long, but you look at the Christian community, period. What was that? Everybody always say, oh, yeah, the black church, the leaders of the black community. You know, the church. You know, the church leaders, you know, the black leaders, you know, the Christian church.
Yeah.
The Christian church has failed us.
Yeah.
They have failed us big time. The Christian church has not fought for us. And in the 60s, when they talk about fighting for civil rights, that was not fighting for us. That was fighting for their own selfish needs. That was fighting for their right to sleep with the oppressor woman. You got them on the pod. Oh my God. You know, that was for them to fight. You know, they was fighting so they could sit at the oppressor's counter, eat their bland food.
Yeah.
You know, that was for them to so they could sleep with the oppressor's woman, marry her. You know, and then we following behind them. Now look at all the Rainbow Connection stuff going on in our neighborhood.
Right.
Look at look at all these heathens through voting. They were able to set up shop in our community. And when we go into their little stores and stuff, they get a little funky attitude, accusing us of stealing. They want to follow you around the store. Hurry up and buy.
Come, sir.
You know, why are you stealing in my store? What are you doing back there? You know, you got them old funny towel headed with them red dots. Even trying to have a little funky attitude towards you. And what gets me, you got these Africans that work in these little towel head stores. You know, even they try to have a funky attitude towards you. even they try to look at you sideways. Or they, I ain't gonna say try, they do look at you sideways. Hey, Halal, read that again for me. Because we gotta understand this. That they are beneath us. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Read.
Come. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
Right.
Unto himself.
Right, unto himself. Once again, possessive. Your mind, you belong to me. You know, holy, separate, special. You know, not below, not less than. We greater than.
Right.
You know, he said we above all people. But yet we want to go out and vote. You know, we want to vote for our destruction. And one more time, he does not want our vote. He wants our obedience. We are to obey. We are to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. They're here to save our lives.
That's right, Adawan.
You know? Oh, Salakia. Hey, Napash, can you take over for me right quick? Deuteronomy 76.
All right, Deuteronomy 76. So we're a holy people. So, like you saying again, you can't be out here voting for people that can give you you out on the voting table, you out there for hours. You out there from probably sun up to sundown, still trying to wait in line to vote. At least let the people get fed, so you know they ain't have to step out of line to go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Still providing while oppressors go to Burger King or going to some wing spot to go to another people that you couple dollars short, you getting kicked out of the store, possibly get the police call on you, get killed, and stuff like that. That's why if you right here in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, the I.S.U.P.K, long you follow these laws, statutes, commandments, we're gonna be above all people. Right. We have to worry about going to a voting table for two oppressors. If you go for our king or go for our own people who serve the Lord, who follow these laws, statutes, commandments, celebrate all our high holy days, like next one coming up, Monday, June the 13th, I believe, the Feast of First Fruits of the Closing. We gotta go for a king who gonna celebrate the high holy days, like the Passover, like the Sabbath. We need a king like that. So if you do want to have the voting process, stuff like that, you had two kings, whoever want to do it. You ain't got to worry about these laws talking about you can't feed the voters. The voters come out, we come out our pockets. We come out our hard-earning pockets. We had to do 2 or 3 jobs. We barely paying the bill. We barely making it. We are getting high bill, like a high water bill, over $600. We have a high electric bill of $400. Cause we try to vote for a king that don't care about us. We try to call the landlord and like, hey, my thermostat is getting broke and stuff like that. My water pipe kind of busted. He'll take a couple of weeks to a month until you pay that rent. Well, once you pay that rent, but you still got the high bills. That's like double and triple rent. That's why we had to keep doing this work in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Command General YAHANNA. That's why the work is still had to be done. I know the time's a little dire. I know some of my brothers been in the troop in a while, got a little burnt out, you know, getting depression and stuff like that. Don't want to come to work. They just want to you know, they just want to kind of want to fall back into the world a little bit and kind of want to get their way back into the truth. You know, with that, but Deuteronomy 76 again.
Come, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The part is against like a special people above. That's why we are above all people upon the face of the earth right now. But your oppressors want to take that and try and make it their own and try to steal your identity. You know what I'm saying? Acts 13:1. You see why the other nation people be saying Niger. You know the word mean Niger, nigga. That's why you see it all the time. They trying to they see they four sons watch our rap videos, watch our comedic shows, watch how the way we do things. They want to take it as they own, but they don't know the word Niger means. The you know, give me Acts 13:1 because it's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Being a Niger is in Bible, just being a dark skinned man, but the person want to take that and use it as a certain identity to be cool in rap songs, music videos, and other YouTube content and whatnot. And that's the problem with our people. They don't want to be like, well, I'm not that Niger. I'm not that kind of Niger. I'm a different kind of Niger. No. If you're from the tribe of Judah, you are that Niger.
Come.
If you come from the 12 tribes, you are that Niger.
Come.
Because you came from a land. You came from the transatlantic slave trade with these so-called Spanish people who are called Quichadors. Yeah, they want to claim that they're Israelites. The Israelite look like us, talk like us, but the only difference is just a language barrier. You have the Haitians, Levites, so-called Haitians. They look like they had the same squad, but they got conquered by the French. That's why they speak Creole. Judah? We learned English. You know the thing about that, about Deuteronomy 76. We learned they English. We learned they style in English. And you enslaved us, took us over here to the lands over here, to North, South, and Central America, and throughout the islands. And you beat it out of us. And now, we learn your language. We learn out the old English, got the Bible and the Apocrypha. Now we speaking modern day English, and they talking about well, you ain't speaking correct English. They've been saying that throughout the 80s. I'm gonna say throughout the 80s, throughout the 90s. I was in grade school. Oh, you ain't speaking proper English. Were you saying that? We saying ain't or no or that like that. Now you can look up the dictionary, all the words where they were saying that we were not speaking correct English. Now it's in the dictionary now. Now it's in throughout the universities, throughout the Americas, throughout Europe.
Salaki Adawan.
Yeah, go ahead. Look at Marshall first.
Come concert.
Nah, let him go ahead and get it. Let him go ahead and get it.
Oh, go ahead, Hala.
Okay, that's heavy. That's a heavy point out of one you was bringing out. You know, it just goes to show that you know we truly is the salt of the earth, and you know we make everything fly. You know, I yield.
Yeah, like you're saying, yeah, we just saw the earth in Matthew. Yeah, we just saw the earth. We make everything fly.
Now, if I could,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's a crazy thing. It's heavy what you bringing out. Definitely, like a mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we so much of the salt of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got a whole urban dictionary about how we talk, man. You got a whole urban dictionary on how we talk and how we speak and how we use certain words, man. A separate dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be like us, man. And that's crazy.
They being holy, yo. We got a whole dictionary.
That's what I'm saying. We got a whole dictionary. Everything's separate. We try to be separate, but they want to be us so bad. They want to try to understand everything that we say and what we do. So they got a whole nother urban dictionary to learn how to speak like us and understand how we talk to each other. You would never be able to catch up.
That's
never.
Right.
You will never be able to catch up, man. We always create new words.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We always create new words. You'll never be able to catch up. I don't care how many dictionaries you make, you can't keep up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Salaki on that one out of wine. You was coming out with a heavy point. So I just wanted to add in on that one.
Come con.
The water.
That shit, most high crack give up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, just like you're saying, all right, you got TikTok, for example. TikTok supposed to be for kids, right? Okay, that's what I heard. But you still see the worst style of whoredom in TikTok. And TikTok ain't never taken down a video. You see what the thing called the Big Bank Challenge? That's why you see women being whored out, dressed in a certain way. They ain't taking that down. But you go to I.S.U.P.K Atlanta on TikTok, they're gonna try to take it down because we speaking the truth.
That's right.
We speaking the truth because you know what I'm saying, the bad state of our people is that the conditioning that we in right now, right as I'm speaking, give me at 13:1 my past class back over.
Come concert. The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Nigger.
Yep. They're right here. We are here at our sanctuary right here, 3353 Glenwood Road. We prophesying right now. We foreseeing the future. You know what I'm saying? We foreseeing the future throughout the present, throughout the teaching from other Bibbins. Back in 1949, we created the Israelite School University Practical Knowledge in 1969. Guess who teaching these words? Dark-skinned men who formed the slave trade, the so-called blacks and Spanish and Native American Indians. With that being said, I'm going to pass the class off to Precinct Officer Mosa.
Right. Water for that. Did I preach another hand? Right. You know, and you know what he said, what the apostle said is so heavy. You know, because you know, you got the black and Spanish Native American Indians, you know, you make up the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, we dark skinned.
That's right.
We're called Niger. We was called Niger. And still Niger today. You know, and they got you thinking that your skin is inferior when their skin is inferior.
Right.
You know, they got you thinking that we can't live without them, that we need their leadership when we don't need their leadership.
That's right.
You know, Commander General YAHANNA has proven that.
That's right.
Moses, he proved that. Joshua proved that.
Con.
You know, the Maccabees, they proved that. You know, we don't need their help. We don't need their leadership. But because you got these filthy Christian pastors, you know, they so greedy and they just so want to be just like the Edomites, the oppressor, you know, that they can't help but to want to follow them. They can't help but to want to be like them. They see their little riches and all that and think that, you know, hey, that could be me. They act and pretend like they care about you, but they don't. And you know why? You should not go out and vote. You know what the number one reason is? I'll tell you. Because you're going to turn away from following the Most High. Putting another nation of it, we already read it earlier, that will vote out. That if we go out to vote, we put another nation under us, we got to follow them and worship their God. And the Most High, he don't even like Esau. He don't even like the Chinese. He don't like the Africans.
Come.
He don't. Go ahead.
So like I don't want. I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, all right, con. Hey, give me Romans 9:13.
Con, sir. Con, sir. The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written.
Right, as it is written. As it is written in this book. You know, these words, you know, they mention words right here. It's as it is written. Mm-hmm. The way it's written. It's written down the way it's supposed to be written down. Read.
Come, sir. Jacob have I loved.
Jacob have I loved. He loves the 12 tribes of Israel. He loved the so-called Black and Spanish and Native American Indians. He loved the Gadites, the Reubenites, Manasseh, Asher, you know, Issachar, Benjamin, Levi, you know, Ephraim, you know, Reuben, the Seminole Indians, Gad, the so-called North American Indians, you know, Levi, the Benjamites, you know, with our West Indies, you know, Jamaica, who else? Trinidad and Tobago, you know, all down in them West Indies islands. Man. Not them funky, nasty East Indians. Go ahead, you got something to say?
I'm just thinking about the, you know, just how beautiful our people is. You know, when you were just bringing out all those tribes at Awan.
Oh God, exactly. You know, Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. You know, Manasseh, the Cubans. You know, we got so many. Go ahead.
Salaki. That's great. Salaki, if I could.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's so heavy what Alak was bringing out. It's like when you naming them names off, when you naming our tribes off, right? You know what I'm saying? Something gotta hit you, man. Something gotta hit you. Because you think about if you think about it, you look at our cultures, man, and you see, like you say, of course you're gonna think about the beautiful women that we have in our tribes, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think about the food, the good old food, man. You can go to anyone, man. You can go to anyone's tribe and get some of this good old food, man. You just think about the culture that we really have, and when we understand who we are as a people, man.
Yeah.
When you read out them names, it's like, man, Them my people. You get what I'm saying? But then you can sit here and
Right.
say, yeah, but you can sit here and say a Moabite, you'll be like, you don't get that same type of feel. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when you read them names off, it's just like, man, they're my people right there. They're my folks.
Come.
Get what I'm saying? So it's a lock on that.
What you so right. Go ahead, the Posh.
That's the tradition we have right here in Israel. We don't have that voters cannot eat or whatnot, can't have food to, even though, you know, say they trying to put their life on the line on for it. I'm gonna read Leviticus chapter 2, verse 7 through 8.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna get the exact verse down. 7 and 2 verse 8. Leviticus 2, 7 and 8. Which on go to the next verse. Okay, Leviticus chapter 2, verse 7. And our oblation be a meat offering baking in the frying pan. It shall be made with fine flour with oil. Don't say, hey, there it is right there. Verse 8. And thou shalt bring the meat offering that is made these things unto the Lord. And when it presented unto the priest, he shall bring it onto the altar. We do this every Sabbath, every feast day. That's why we need to vote for our King Yahushua Mashiach.
Right.
That's why, because we got to keep the tradition going. I yield.
Right. And you know, that's our traditions. That's our lifestyle. You know, that's our law right there. That's one of our laws right there. You know, not going out being floozies, not going out being drug dealers, drug addicts, not going out being self-destructive, not going out voting for other nations to be above us. We got our own leaders that'll lead us in a righteous way.
That's right.
You know, so why are we gonna go follow these heathens when we got our own traditions, our own laws that the Most High gave us?
That's right.
You know, and you know, hey, and look, as Halak and Mashallah said, hey, look, we got some beautiful women in our nation, all these 12 tribes. Oh my God, and can cook. Ooh wee. You see how the Most High wants us to cook with fine flour, you know, with oil, you know, season up that meat. You know, you want to smell them good smells.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
This flour that you buy in the supermarket, that ain't even the real flour that you know that the Most High talking about.
Right. Well, that's you know, because you know that flour is what's that, bleached?
Con.
Right. Exactly. Right.
When we get back in our land, we're gonna have the organic, you know, the real, you know, wholesome, the real wholesome, you know, food, you know, not the stuff that's make you sick, you know, cause cancer, you know, all you know, the processed foods that we eat, and the good stuff, you know, they mark up to where we can't, you know, a lot of us can't afford it. So many of us can't afford it so high, you know, the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, Adawan.
Exactly. Hey, Napash, you have something to say?
Yeah, well, what was saying, it ain't about what it was. Yeast mixed with water, that kind of like bleach flour, white flour. Get some of that yellow flour, that cornmeal.
Oh yeah, con. Exactly. And you know, like I said, hey, look, every Sabbath, on the pod said, Salakia, you know, every Sabbath, you know, the sisters come in here with that good old food, that good smelling food, you know, nice and seasoned up.
Right.
Now, you know, that's what the Most High wants. That's what He wants to smell. You ain't gonna get it from these nasty heathens.
No.
Hey, Halak, read that again.
Khan. Let me get back to it. Lucky, sir.
Romans 9:13.
Khan, sir.
Oh, Floppy.
Go ahead while he's
You
getting
know, I
that.
said that about the flour. You know, they mix it with you see water become white,
Right.
and the cornmeal is yellow. It got the shade of color.
Right. Now you know. Well, that just goes to show you how racist the Most High is.
Right.
You know, because they say even when you see brown sugar, they say that's the original color of sugar. That's how sugar is actually supposed to be. Because understand, they bleach a lot of it, like sugar, flour.
Mm-hmm.
They bleach it.
That's just evil.
Right. Hey, for real, look. You know, we got our people going out bleaching their skin. That's evil too. Like, why? You got that, Halak?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead.
Khan. The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Right.
But Esau have I hated.
Right. Esau have I hated. He don't like Esau, but you talking about hate ain't in the Bible. You know, if the Most High hates Esau, then why in the world would you want to go out and vote for this man? You're supposed to be like the Most High. You're supposed to be like Christ. Any questions, any comments? Any questions, any comments? Lapash, anything online? Questions, comments?
Yeah, so, hey, bro, man, I'm trying to explain this voting thing to our people, but it's like they can't even get it. They just gotta vote for Esau. And none of them, y'all require our best, our trust in him. They run to our presence.
Right, exactly. You ain't never lying about that. That's exactly what we do. Unfortunately, you know, because we think our oppressor is just that man. Ain't nothing special about him. So that any more comments, any more questions? All right, with that, I pass the class over to police officer, the Posh Kaya.
All right, this is I.S.K. Cure announcement. With I.S.K. start at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. And they need transportation, teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has an interest in particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. In the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny in increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher, priest fund. Free all for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next holy convocation is going to be the closing of the feast of the first fruits. They're going to be Monday, June 17th, sundown. You're also going to find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 10 to 22. Remind Aki now walk you and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be trooper in school, start wearing our black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf with that. Get worker suit the teacher. Minutes world, Mike. Mike Supply. Mike. Rock. Y'all about
How about Shimon Al-Shabbat?
Y'all watch him outside of the bar.
I get worker salute to the sisters online. Minutes world. Mike Supply. Mike. Rock. Y'all with that, y'all I'm top class with you.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.